dancing with myself. I should start singing, talking to myself. Oh, talking to myself. No, I've been awake for like 3 hours already, okay? I've had 2 cups of kratom, haven't eaten. I'm going to start on working on eating, but I was hoping to come here to have some company. But I'm talking to myself. Anyway, I got work to do. I have 2 full days of chores. And then after that, I have paperwork and running around to do for a good day. And then after that, I can get to my computer work and answer emails. I'm actually clean. Doesn't look like it. It's because I slept on my hair. But sometimes I like taking showers at night, especially in the winter. But I don't know. It's nice to wake up in a nice hot shower. And it's got to be steamy hot, too. So I've been watching so I guess I should tell everybody how I'm a created human and make that short little video today. And then upload it to BitChute, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, Gab, TikTok. And then I thought TikTok took a video down, but apparently they did not. So I reshot a video for no reason. It's all right, though. All right. Talking to myself. Whoa. I can't get in trouble, YouTube. There's nobody here to talk to. Although I could start talking about the medical industry and how they, that's it. I had to like shut this down and go on to internet radio. That way I can, let me write this down. You can come with me, I guess. Let me write this down. I want to go talk about luciferase and the chemicals in the vaccines. Breaking. Oops. See, you guys got to stop drinking in the morning. You're falling all over the place. No, go
so
back.
Big Pharma?
This is the Kyla.
Okay, under, how would I do? Less than 6 years old. Now they give shots. I'm going to talk about super soldiers. Perfected techniques. All right, so created human. That's what I'll do, is I'll make that short little video with my testimony about how Joseph Mangley created me, and then I'll do a long video on internet radio, and I can talk about all the things I'm not allowed to talk about here. I cannot stand that I'm shadow banned. It's because I say everything I'm not supposed to say. So at least I'm not talking to myself anymore. Please see the beginning of the video to understand why I'm singing. Talking to myself. Anyway. Ooh, I'm hungry. I know you heard that. All right. I cannot eat just yet. I need to get something hot to take outside with me. Oh, talk about fluoride. I looked into that. That fluoride is a mitten flipping waffle. I censored myself. I didn't say motherfucker. I didn't say any of that. So I looked into fluoride, right? So you have tap water. if you want a decent filter to filter out your water, you're going to spend $400, $400. Money I don't have. Somebody a long time ago offered to buy me a water filter. I should have jumped on that, and I didn't like it. I just feel awkward sometimes because I'm in need. I should say yes when someone offers, but I just feel weird, and it's hard to ask for help. So, which there's a couple of thank yous I want to give out, and no names. But I will say this, one person, the first letter was V, and the second person, the first letter was D. I want to say thank you so much for what you did for me. I'm so humbled and so grateful. Heavenly Abba, I lift those two people up to you that put food in my belly, made it possible for me to have food. And also, I want to say thank you for Rodimus Prime and Candace and Donia and my other friends too, in Yahusha's name. So anyway, getting back to that fluoride. Talk about a tangent. That fluoride is a son of a gun. Oh, I'm doing good. Abba called my attention to my language, okay? Anyway. Fluoride, you think that, you get a filter from the store, you put it on, you think your water's filtered. Maybe you want to double check. So you take that water and say you boil it because you want to get out bad stuff, right? Well, if there's fluoride in the water and the water is subjected to boiling, the fluoride increases. The visual I get in my head by thinking of fluoride increasing is I just see a cell multiplying into multiple cells and just. So if you drink from the faucet, it's bad enough that it has fluoride. But if you heat it up, the fluoride increases. Heavenly Abba, I pour the blood of the Lamb on my third eye and my chakras. I give them to you. Keep them in heaven. Don't let anybody tamper with them. Not even me. In Yahushua HaMashiach's name, Selah. So, you know what I don't like? I'm fully disabled. I quit 33 prescriptions January 2014 and managed to stay off of them. I quit them by using medicinal cannabis. And my faith in medicinal cannabis stands between me and a lot of bad stuff. First and foremost, Yahuwah. And Yahuwah has baraked me with tools. So anyway, what I can't stand is when people go, oh, Holly. Start browbeating me. And dragging my name, making it sound horrible. Taking my soft, Holly, soft, nice name and turning it into, wretchedness. Holly. Hey, people down in Maryland, they had no problem with me mimicking other people like that one comedian, Brian Regan. I knew certain parts of his act and I would mimic him, like when he walked on the moon or drove his Land Rover on the moon. But that plastic religious fanatical couple did not like it when I would mimic them. I don't understand the double standard. So anyway. Oh, Holly, back when the wise men gave Yahusha their gifts of gold, myrtle, and incense and cannabis oil, it was different back then. Okay, it wasn't what it is now. True. Yes. But neither are your bananas and apples, but you still eat them using food as a weapon to get healthy. You still eat bananas and apples. So many things have changed through the thousands of years. Why would you pick apart medicinal cannabis? I'm not talking about recreational. Why would you pick that apart when you're not picking apart everything else that's changed and you're still using these other things that have changed? I don't like that. Anyway, Now that I scared away 2 people that were watching me. It's Saturday morning, and it's becoming hibernation season, so it's no wonder. Oh, it's 8 o'clock, 8:15 in the morning. No wonder why nobody's here. Anyway, I may leave this public for a little bit. I'm not sure. I am going to go over to internet radio. And talk on there because I can get away with saying a whole bunch of stuff on internet radio where all I do is get in trouble. Actually, you know what? They don't even give me strikes anymore. You know what they do to me? They give me 0 viewers. And then they hide my videos. So that way nobody sees them unless you look me up. It's horrible. I saw this awesome video. I don't know the man's name. Otherwise, I would give him a shout out. But there's this man on Facebook. He ran a video. And he was sitting there. And he goes, "Did you hear the news flash on CNN? The people that think they're getting raptured? Well, they got blocked. The rapture people got blocked. The firmament shut them down." And then he went on to say, I thought that was so hilarious. I shared it again on my Facebook page. I put a lot up on my Facebook page. Did I put sugar in this? Half the time. I don't think I get enough. This. You got pain issues. You need pain management. I would say look into kratom. People either say kratom or kratom, but it's Kratom. What you should do is buy it online and get the powder and make a tea. Like put the boiling water in with the kratom and let it seep for a while. I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, or you could do it longer than that, but let it seep. Then get a coffee filter. I got a friend in the southern states, and she was partially bedridden, and she was also detoxing off of medication. And I was like, look into kratom. It'll get you out of bed. It'll perk you up. And it's a plant. You don't need a doctor. You don't need a prescription. Of course, go before Heavenly Abba and ask him first. But like you could make capsules, and I used to make the kratom or kratom out of capsules, but you really don't want your kidney and liver processing all this stuff, like all this powder going through your system. When it goes through your system, all of this powder comes out in the same way it went in. I kid you not. I know it sounds gross, but you want to make a tea. I know it's a big pickle jar. It is a kilo, man. This should last me anywhere from 3 weeks to a month, maybe 5 weeks. It depends how much I use it. I'd much rather rely on cannabis versus the kratom, just because cannabis gets me eating. Cannabis takes away any of depression. It does manage my anxiety and panic. I don't know why they don't use cannabis as an antidepressant, but it works. So I eat, I stay calmer, especially like when I'm falling down rabbit holes, so to speak, when I'm trying to educate myself. And when I look up victims and their testimonies, which speaking of which, Dan Bedondi had someone on his channel last night and I was watching, but I was so tired I fell asleep. Dan Bedondi rocks. MK Ultra and Halloween. He had Cheryl Beck. Gonna have to check them out. I don't get into religion. I'm anti-religion and anti-religious. I remember when I told somebody, no names, I had seen someone a couple days ago, and I said to him, and this guy does not get into our Savior or Creator. To me, it seems like he blames our Savior and Creator for everything, without even going to our Creator to even let our Creator speak. But anyway, I said to him, I said, I'm anti-religion and anti-religious. And he's like, oh. His whole face shifted. I was like, those religions, okay, doctrines are given to us by demons. Heavenly Abba says it right in our divine, ancient, hallowed scripture that stay away from doctrines because doctrines are of demons. Those religions are given to us by fallen angels, deities, also known as gods and goddesses. And the word God goes back to God Rael, who apparently is the one that tempted Eve in the garden to get at Adam. That's horrible. To get at Adam, the serpent went for what Adam loved the most. Of course, the serpent's going to go for women. Anyway, my hair. Well, if I stop getting it cut so often at the beginning, in one more year, it's to here, but in one more year, it should all be one length. Because I think the last layer comes down to here. My cat Sava ate my hair, and she ate it in one night, and it's been taking me 8 years to grow it back ever since. And I don't like it because I had to get my hair cut up to here, and my hair was thick, and now it seems to be thinner. I want my not golden, I want my brunette locks back. Have it all one length. Be like Lady Godiva. All right. Talking to myself. Whoa. Yeah, so I'm shadow banned. They bury my videos. It's terrible. What are we doing here? We are helping Miss Huli Balio. Get ready. I'm going to go live on internet radio. That way I can talk without having to censor myself. Without having to do this. Point to a word. I could be like Vanna White, and this word, and that word. Yes, here, and here. Those two words. That one, and here. Yes. Flip it over. Oh, we got some more. And we got another sign. Here's your sign. You remember that guy, Foxworthy or something? Here's another sign. And another sign. These come in handy. You want to see my tabernacle? Oh, my tabernacle rocks. Yes, it does. Wait. What? Why personalize? I just want to flip the camera around. Thank you. Do not look at my cleaning products. I didn't put them away. I didn't put them away because I still got to do it. My tabernacle. I'm going to say that cat toys all over. He and I were playing this morning. And I'm learning Hebrew, but this is modern Hebrew. And it's got the J's and V's in it. But while I teach myself the modern, it's actually Jewish Yiddish, but this book says it's not. I read the beginning of it. No, this is Jewish Yiddish, okay? You got the V's and the J's in it, okay? This is typical modern Jewish language where they call Yahusha Yeshua. and where they got Yahusha speaking Aramaic. Yahusha, our Savior, is Yahusha, not Yeshua, and he spoke Hebrew, not Aramaic. That's Jewish tradition that says he spoke Aramaic. Well, anyway, I'm going to learn modern Hebrew, but while I learn modern, this book is a little bit too advanced. Like, this woman or these people are missing a few steps in here. Like, at the very beginning, they're missing a few steps in here, and they're making it difficult to learn Hebrew. But I'm sure that I will find online help, you know? So, but there's my little table. Here's my little... Speaking of which, you know what? Hang on a second. Let me make my bed, because I don't want Rumble coming in here and sleeping on my pillows. Yes, I do follow the appointed feasts and festivals of Leviticus 23 and Numbers 28. Or is it Numbers 29? I ask Yahuwah what he wants me to do. And at first, I knew straight away that Abba did not want me celebrating these pagan, satanic, man-made holidays, not even the Jewish traditional or Christianized. So I stopped celebrating them. And then I started taking notice of his feasts and festivals. And there's a lot of Jewish traditional ones. I don't do the Jewish tradition. I only do the Feast of Unleavened Bread with the Feast of First Fruits and Passover meal. That's one. The Feast of Weeks, Jews call it Shabbat. The Feast of Trumpets we just had, which is Yom Teruah and Yom Kippur. And now we have the Feast of Tabernacles and every Sabbath. So I celebrate what my Savior himself celebrated. That's what I do. What would Yahusha do? I'm doing it. And he said, whoever thirsts for him, whoever is thirsty, come to him, and he will give you living water. That's this holiday right now. Whoever is thirsty, come to Yahusha HaMashiach. His name's not Jesus. I mean, I knew that right off the bat. His name wasn't Jesus. Why am I getting a notification for my own video? That's weird. So if you want him, I cannot sleep outside, okay? I have fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, asthma. I would die of frostbite. I cannot sleep outside, but I have this cute little kitty tent. See, cute little kitty tent. And this is my tabernacle. So October 16th to the 23rd, I'm with Heavenly Abba Yahuwah, celebrating what he celebrated when he walked the face of the earth. And there's so much meaning and value, and it's like really cool. Although, you know, I could go for a blow-up mattress. These things, I've got this pad here. This pad. Can you see it? That, plus like an exercise mat, plus a sleeping bag. And this, it's hard. I mean, if you're just on your back, it's all right. Here, look at the top. Total teepee tent. So awesome. Got little windows. We're keeping them down. So I think this is just so cool. So cool. Look at the top. The top's like so cute. I should like take these and like wrap it around the top. But I want to see them when I lay in the tent, like the colors. That's why I'm like, come on, go inside out. There you go. See, I shouldn't have touched it. I want the colors to face the tent. Pretty cool, right? I thought so too. This is why I love living alone, because I can do stuff like this. And I remember in Maryland, those people would like spy on me. They'd hawk at me. Like if I wanted to go out and stargaze, they would watch me stargazing. It's like, what's wrong with you people? Like if they asked me to watch a movie with them, they would watch me watching the movie. They would not watch the movie themselves. No, they'd be hawking at me, looking at me instead of the movie. Yeah, that's Christian, all right. And do you know what Christian is? Even Christians don't even know their own religion. And that's another thing. People go, oh, Holly, God knows my heart. Yeah. Yeah, and he told all of us it's wicked, but more than that, when you know the truth and you don't act on it, you're telling God your heart with your actions. You have to live. Okay, your actions need to back up your word, and I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. I know that's where I was going wrong for a lot of years. And now, yes, I am happy to say, I was about to say proud, but I'm not proud. I am happy to say that I do walk my talk. I am not perfect by any means. I'm a sinner. I screw up a lot. You know, I fall into ruts. I have my struggles. I'm definitely not perfect at all. But I pray to Heavenly Abba to have a heart after him bigger than David's. And I think he's baracking me. Barak means bless in Hebrew. Barakas is blessings in Hebrew. If you start getting into language and breaking down words, whether it be in Latin or Greek, they have all sorts of bad meanings. I'm focusing on Psalms 119, which is the ancient Hebrew language. It's ancient, well, not ancient, but it's Old Hebrew. Yeah, it is ancient. It's original Hebrew, not modern day Hebrew. Yahusha spoke Hebrew, not Aramaic. And see, the devil's in the details. Here, why don't you come with me? I'm going to tell you that. I don't really want you with me, but you know what? Speaking of which, since you probably shouldn't really come with me anyway, I'm going to shut this down. You're going to fall again, aren't you? I'm going to get my stuff ready, and I'm not going to take you with me, but I'm going to set up for internet radio broadcast and switch over there. I'll leave this public. I swear I'm clean. It's just I slipped on my clean hair and now it looks all messy. I'm a clean mess. Without makeup, but at least there's no hat. I took my hat off for you guys, okay? I do clean up nice. It's just I need to clean up. And I should definitely look nicer for my videos, you know, when I make them. I don't think I look bad right now. I could put on makeup and, you know what? I cannot even curl my hair. My hair is so thin. My hair would just burn off. Like blow drying it. It's weird how your body changes as you get older. It's like you get more brittle and frail. And all right, what are we doing? We are helping the Hulibalio. Halibalio is the correct way to say my name. Say my name. Anyway. No! Oh, no. Oh, come on. Not again. Darn it. The WhatsApp on my computer is a pain in the neck. Like, I don't want to use it online. I had the app, but the app just doesn't work. And like here. No, because I know it's going to happen. I'm going to delete all of that. Like right now, deleting you. I shouldn't have deleted that either. Holly, Stop deleting stuff you need. A printable PDF. Did they give me a printable PDF? Okay, where was I? You know, I was looking up how to edit, how people edit their videos. That's MK Ultra. I want to watch that. All right, you know what I should do is just open up a completely different one right now. I'm gonna have like so many pages that are open from the internet. Hang on. X, Gab, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. Oh my goodness. That's what I should do is make a video on TikTok and let them know I'm going live. Who else? Rumble. Rumble. And then we have BitChute. Why does it always come up this? Why can't it come up just Holly? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages. And that's not including on YouTube. I have 5 accounts. I used to have 6, but I lost control of the one. The one was called Wrath, Anger, and something else. I forget. That's it. So that's what I could do is I'll run a video for TikTok and Rumble about BitChute. And BitChute. I'm going to run a video and say, hey guys, I'm going live on internet radio. This is where you can find me. Marge Connor, stop this shalom. Excuse you. You are being rude to me in my chat, even though there's nobody here. Excuse you. Go somewhere else. You're threatening a whole species of people. Good morning, Greta. How are you, sweetheart? I give you my Baracks. Marge Connor with a man's face on it. It's called speaking in tongues. Shalom is Hebrew. I'm speaking in tongues. Excuse you, dude. All right, that's what we were doing. Greta, I'm going to go live on internet radio so I can talk about all that stuff. I'm going to talk about, because I'm a created human, so you know the stuff that's inside the vaccines. You know how they have to get you when you're under 6 years old to fracture your brain. Yeah, no. I should pop up my YouTube and like block them. I know it is some jerk. That's what we're going to do is open up Spreaker. I'm so upset that by accident I exited out of WhatsApp. Okay, there's WhatsApp. I have it back up. What the heck? Where's the rest of my stuff? I don't want WhatsApp on a web. I just want the WhatsApp application. Okay, you know what? Enough of this WhatsApp. I want to open the Spreaker application. Yes, open it. My computer's 10 years old. I need a new one. I don't know how I'm going to get one. But like I have a desktop computer. Like, do I want to delete files? Yes. Wait, you're not on YouTube? No. Yes, I'm on YouTube. I just mean my computer. I got to log on to my account on YouTube. No, I don't want to view my channel. I want to switch account. Switch account. Switch the account. Yes. View. My computer's slow. I gotta call up my internet company and be like, yo, I pay like $100 a month. Can you like speed up my internet because this is absolutely ridiculous. I like my thumbnail for this video. But yeah, Greta, I've been shooting short little videos under 10 minutes about what it was like to be trafficked. I'm going to talk about Epstein's Island, why they had me on it. I upload them to YouTube, Gab, Facebook. FEMA coffins on the road. Why would you like troll me? It just makes no sense. Why you troll me? Yeah, I'm kind of baffled about it. Oh, I'm so humbled. Hang on a second. I send you back my Baracks. Barak means blessing in Hebrew. All right, so I just don't understand why this person would troll me. That makes no sense to me. Shalom. Stop this, Shalom. I like saying it. You know, after the life I've led, it's nice to be given a new life, a new language, a new way of thinking, a new way of living, a new way of doing things, new holidays to celebrate that have meaning and value. Oh, did you see that guy, Chris Wood? I put up a link. I should probably take it down because probably somebody's going to come along and try to terminate me. I don't really know because I'm kind of scared. But I put up a link on my YouTube community tab on the main. There was this man named Chris Wood. He went by another name, Jamal T. Can't believe I'm forgetting the last name. I just saw the last name in my head. It was like Jamal T. Linwood or something like that. And each of the names that he published this book in had very deep meaning. Like the T was for Tupac. And this man wrote a book about Kim Porter, is what I'm gathering. Right. So the author of that book came forward to do an interview. I guess he did the interview 2 weeks ago, but I just saw it last night. I want to talk about this. This is an interesting topic. I'm going to leave this video up public. I saw this video last night, and there's this man, Chris Wood, on it. No, I'm sorry, not Chris Wood. I take that back. Why do I keep saying that? Chris Todd. There is this man named Chris Todd who did an interview 2 weeks ago, but I just saw the interview last night. Chris Todd wrote a book on Kim Porter and something to that effect. Now, Chris Todd sat down for, I guess, about 2 hours to sit down with an interviewer. I put up the links on my YouTube on all my pages. Now, last night was the second time I've seen a video of Chris Todd speaking. The first time I saw Chris Todd speaking, I'm not sure if it was the beginning of this year or last year, but the first time I saw him speaking, he was wearing a hat. You couldn't really see him, but his voice really struck me. Anyway, last night, Chris Todd does an interview and I see it and he's got no hat on. I froze on you. I'm sorry. I'm de-thawed. So I'm watching this video last night of Chris Todd. He looks exactly like Aaron McCollum from Project Seagate. Like I had that video playing from the start to finish. And I felt like I was listening to Aaron McCollum the whole time that man, Chris Todd, talked. The voice, the mannerisms, how he like worded things, how he dominated the conversation, maneuvered his hands, the manner, everything. I thought that was Aaron McCollum. And if it's not, then that it's his clone. I don't even know what else to say about that. And it would make sense that he wouldn't go by Aaron McCollum because Aaron McCollum is affiliated with Project Seagate. What Chris Todd did in that book is completely different than what Aaron McCollum did. And somebody might give the name Chris Todd the time of day, where they might not do that with Aaron McCollum if they know his background. But I kid you not, I thought that was McCollum. The whole time, I'm like, I'm listening to Aaron McCollum. This has got to be him. That's got to be him. The voice, everything. I would not want to get in a conversation with Aaron McCollum. He would debate me on everything, make me feel stupid, gaslight me, belittle me, and tell me off all at the same time. All the while being a complete wise ass. I've heard that name somewhere. Chris Todd. He did an interview. He wrote a book that came out. Like, it looked like Aaron McCollum in disguise. Like, he covered up all of his tats. And I noticed, too, I was looking at him, and his face looked more white than the back of his hands. And it was like, boy, you got a really uneven tan. You know, maybe if you're sitting with your arm outside the window like you're driving in Jersey, like, because Jersey drivers drive one arm out the window, one arm on the wheel. But they were both tan, so evenly tanned. I think he covered up his tattoos, got a new look, shaved his beard. He always had a little goatee. You shave that and it changes his whole face. Because if you take away that little facial hair that he had, then you'll see the dented chin. The facial hair covers up that dent in his chin. I don't know, man. I played McCollum's video next to Todd's video. I'm like, that's the same person. It's got to be. Is that why he's... Anyway. I'd sure like to meet Aaron McCollum and tell him thank you. Because I think I confused a lot of people in the dumbs with other people. And I'm apologetic still. I apologize to Commander Casbolt, but I do remember him from the dumbs. But... what I mean by confusing him, everybody had dark hair, dark eyes, and wore black in the dumps. So I know I passed Casbolt when we were young kids, again in our teenage years. And anyway, Aaron, I think it was Aaron. I think that's the one that deserves my thanks. I think it's Aaron McCollum who is actually the person that deserves my thank you. I don't think it, no offense, but I'll be honest, I don't think it's Commander Casbolt that deserves that thank you from me. I think it's Aaron McCollum. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but I'm really humbled. Meeting Casbolt was like a highlight, just like me doing a conference, because I remember him when we were kids in the cage. But after that, I think I'm confusing handlers and programmers with kids that I was trafficked with. Recently, I've gotten a lot more perspective on things. The blinders on my eyes came off, but I think that thank you for sparing my life needs to go to Sir Aaron McCollum and not to anybody else. Not to anybody else. And whoever he brought with him. But he orchestrated that. And then 3 years later, same month, probably the same day too. 3 years later, voice to skull is used on me. Does she know who she is yet? 2 male voices. I think that thank you goes to Aaron McCollum. And that man, Chris Todd, looks like Aaron McCollum in disguise. I felt like I listened to Aaron McCollum for 2 hours last night, and it's pretty cool. Really, it was really cool. He really dived deep. I think in one of Aaron's videos, he admitted to being like a B-lister celebrity in Hollywood. I hope I didn't blow it for him, but I hope that's him. And if he's driving a Bentley, yo, hook a sister up. Hook a sister up. I got Cash App, PayPal. You can sell me. I'll give you my number. Somehow, though, I don't think he'd need my number. He could just get it. Hook a sister up, Aaron. I definitely need to go back and edit my autobiography, and I shall. And I'm going to say it again. Commander Casbolt was not my Top Gun story. Just to be clear. I know everybody for a long time thought that he was, but no. When I was active, the super soldier that I guess caught my eye, I'll tell you this, it was not Commander Casbolt. But I will say Commander Casbolt's definitely the myth, the man, the legend. But I am death, okay? I'm death. Or I was death. I've been reformed and redeemed. I'm no longer death. My new nickname is life. All right, so I should shut this down because I'm going to go outside. It is right now. It's winter right now. It dropped down to 38 the other night. Yeah, like there's frost on the ground, frost on the windows. Whoa. I told you, you got to stop drinking in the mornings. You're falling all over the place today. Hold it together. Come on. No, not smoking. Yeah. I'm a frozen turnip, though. You have to remember how skinny I am. I got no meat. Oh my God. So, what are you up to today, Greta? Talk to me, babe. Talk to me. Today is a high hallowed Sabbath. Holy. It's a high holy day because it's a Sabbath that falls on a feast. So it's a high holy day. One of the high holy days. Like today's one of those days you want to make sure you do not mess up. You want to make sure you are keeping the Sabbath. I'd rather say hallowed versus holy because there's a demon named Holy. Yes, you still have to call me by my name, Holly, regardless. I love you too, Greta. I'll see you soon. So other than that, not much is going on. I've got work to do though, that's for sure. I've got work to do. I've got 2 days of housework, and then I got about a week worth of computer work at least. And then I got about a month of writing to do. A good month's work, a good 4 weeks of writing. And I want to get my drawings up, especially the biblical prophecy drawings that Heavenly Abba gave to me. The dreams and visions he gave to me. I want to get those drawings up. I miss my hat collection. I know I shouldn't yearn or miss for something that's gone, and I repent, Heavenly Abba, but I used to have a bunch of different hats. My Theodora hat was my favorite. I had a couple of them. One with a big silver butterfly. Then I had another Scully, but I liked it. It was a Van Scully. It was black. It was knitted black, but it was kind of like square, like it had a brim. Anyway. No! Stay so. I'm dropping everything. It's not good. Is that why McCollum went off grid? Is so that Todd could be here and write that book? So Commander Casbolt writes an album and is featured on someone else's album. And, you know, I pray that DJ Young C is successful. I pray 50 Cent picks him up. I pray they do well. So Max is dead. And if Chris Todd is McCollum and Todd's driving a Bentley, well, then McCollum's done pretty well for himself. I'm not going to say it, Abba. How can I word it? Well, it seems like the ones that did make it are extremely successful and wealthy and doing materialistically well in this world. I remember getting a letter from Casbolt when he was in prison, and he said, Holly, why don't you come out and join us in Hollywood? I never knew what that meant. But looking back on that letter now, nah, I ain't going anywhere near Hollywood. No. The only way I'll go near Hollywood is if they want to put my life on a big screen. And even then, I would tell them to shoot it somewhere else that was not Hollywood. You know what? I would say that I am wealthy and successful in Heavenly Abba. When I got out of the dumps, December 2011, when those three super soldiers approached me at a Hooters bar in Westminster, Colorado, they said something to the effect of, we're getting out. We're going to go on TV and tell the world what happened to us. And Holly, what would you like to do? I said, be a seal to God. Be a seal to Yahweh. One of the 144,000s, instead of being a super soldier or a military person, because I always wanted to be a soldier and go into war and make it back victoriously. In my natural born life here on the surface of the earth, I always wanted to be a strong soldier. When I was 18, I called up the ROTC. I'm like, ultimately, I want to be a Navy SEAL. I probably won't pass the test, but I want to train for it and work out for it and actually go for, oh my God, Noodles, how you been? It's great to see you. It's been a while. It's great to see you. But I was like, I want to be a SEAL for like a Navy SEAL. But the military, ROTC, they asked me about my health and I was like, I have asthma. When I was 18, going to Raritan Valley Community College for accounting, it's a 2-year college. I was already an active super soldier in the dumps, being sent out on missions and assignments. And it was about that time period where I was accepted onto Project Seagate in the dumps. But there I was in my normal life calling up ROTC. And I remember the man on the phone, so strange. Because I felt like a twinkling over me. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was like a twinkling. And sometimes twinklings are not always good twinklings. It was like something came over me, and the man on the phone said, you have asthma. We're not going to accept you. Hang up the phone, go out in the kitchen, and give your grandmother a kiss. We're not accepting you. So I hung up the phone. I walked out into the kitchen. I sat down by Grandma. I gave her a kiss on the cheek, and I said, they did not accept me. She goes, oh, thank Jesus. I stayed in college for accounting, and I have one class left to get my 2-year degree in accounting, and it's accounting 4. It's not fun. It's nothing but word problems. You got to make up the numbers and then solve the numbers somehow out of all word problems. But so anyway, when it came to December 2011, I was, I believe, 37 years old, and they asked me what I wanted to do, and I said, be a SEAL to Heavenly Abba. And I remember one super soldier turning around, and if you watched that James Todd, you get a taste of his personality. Could you imagine that man, James Todd, being sarcastic and joking around and trying to gaslight somebody, be like sharp and witty and cut someone down to size? Could you imagine that Chris Todd, if he got like a sinister jokester laugh? Like a sinister jokester laugh, and that guy Chris Todd laughed like that, and then turned around and in his snide voice commented, well, if you love God so much, why don't you marry him? 3 years later, and probably to the date, December 2014, I showed up at Jonathan Cahn's on the 5th. He invited me back on the 12th. He did his bridegroom sermon, and that's when I seized the opportunity to marry Yahushua HaMashiach, my Savior. He became my golden bow, and I became his silver arrow. End of story. So that's what happened to me. I think I'm rich, wealthy, and successful in Heavenly Abba. I think that I've stored up my treasures in heaven, and that's a good place because nobody can steal them. And then I'll have endless treasures to share with other people when I get there. So, yeah, Abba. Thank you, Abba. I love you so much. All praise, all love, all glory, all worship, and honor be to you, Heavenly Yahuwah, for Yahushua HaMashiach. Selah. I cannot wait for you to return. I want to see your return is what I want. So while everybody else has got money and famous friends and they're A-listers and B-listers, celebrities, you know, the kids from the cage that did make it, that are still alive, well, but I think I'm successful in you, and I want to see your return. So whatever it takes to do that, I'm down. I don't want to die anymore. I'm sick and tired of dying. He resurrected me March 2007. I hope that's the last time. I hope that's the last time. Anyway, so that's my story. I'm probably going to get going because I'm going to shoot over to internet radio. That way you can't see me. Yeah, I'm wearing a scully because it's cold. Cover up my bed head. I don't know. I like taking showers at night in the winter. I guess I could leave my hat off. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Yes, I am. And I'm going to put up links on my YouTube community tab, probably on my main page, my main YouTube channel on the community tab. I'll put up a link for Spreaker. If you don't want to join Spreaker, then when I'm done broadcasting, it'll be uploaded to iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean. There's like 4 other major podcasting platforms. You just look up Spirit Force. Look up Spirit Force, and then you gotta scroll down the whole list because I share it with the owner, Basham, and Captain Epoch. So it's the 3 of us in that list. I do have my own folder, but it's on Spreaker. And you can go to YouTube community tab and you'll see a list of my broadcasts. All right, I'm leaving you. I'm getting out of here, okay? Bye. I've been here for an hour, so it's good to see you, Noodles. Greta, it's always great to see you. I should give you a call. And for the rest of you, I don't know what to say. I'm teasing. It's always an honor and humble pleasure to hang out with you guys, and thanks for not letting me talk into myself. Thanks for not letting me talk to myself. Did you see the beginning? Talking to myself. All right, I'm going to take my scrawny tuchus and transfer over to internet radio while I still feel like talking and talk about all the stuff I'm not allowed to. Yeah, the super soldier stuff. I'll leave this public. I think it's a pretty good video. If not, too bad.